Hello, how's everybody doing? My name is Tanya Route and I am your Ruby Ribbon stylist. And this video is going to be a little bit longer than the welcome video because I'm going to go through the different styles of camis that we have and how each one is made to be a little bit different for each person, and to just kind of show you some options that you have. So if you are watching this live and you see a red button or box up in the corner, if you could say hello in the comments. And if you're watching a replay, if you could just go ahead and type replay in the comments. That tells me that you got this information that I'm about to share with you. And then when we talk in a private message, then I know that you at least got this information. So if you do want me to help you with sizing, I would appreciate if you shoot me a private message. It's Tanya Route on Facebook. And I will talk about sizing at the end of this video so you guys can to know how to do that. Okay, so Ruby Ribbon, camis. There are two different styles. There's two different support levels with the camis. There's a full support level, which gives you the most hug. We call it giving you a hug versus giving you a spank. And then there is the classic, which gives you less of a hug. So if you don't like tight things around your midsection, you might like the classic a little bit better. The classic is also made for more of a girl that's an A, B, or smaller C cup, and the full support is more for a girl that's a C all the way up to an O. Like I said, we fit anywhere from a size 32A up to a 50O. So I'm going to start off with the full support line because 90% of our ladies want that firmer hug. And then I'm going to show you the classic, and then I'm going to show you the Demiettes, and then get into some of our shapewear and our leggings. So here we go. So this is the original full support cami. 90% of women start with this. It is our shortest cami in the torso. At the bottom of all of our camis is 2 inches of medical grade silicone, and that is heat activated. So when you put on a cami, you're going to step into it like a swimsuit. You're going to adjust your straps, get them up, get your girls adjusted inside the pockets that are provided. And then that silicone you're gonna press against your skin. We call it press and seal. You're gonna press that against your skin and then put your underwear and pants over top of that. What that silicone does is it stays down then. It's not rolling up on you. So that's one of the features of all of our camis that is very different and very unique to Ruby Ribbon, and really, really awesome, because I used to wear a bra with a cami almost every day because I get cold a lot, and that helped it. My camis don't roll up, so they always used to roll up when I would do that. Okay, so this is the original full support. The original full support has padded straps. Not all of the different styles do. It has like a scoop neckline. So right now I have on a white one, and if it shows, it just looks like I have a white tank top underneath this shirt. I try not to let it show, but if it does, then what I recommend with the original full support is to wear something that you don't mind if it peeks out a little bit. So I don't recommend getting the nude in this, although if you're gonna wear all your shirts where you don't see that, it wouldn't matter. On the back of all of our camis, I want to show you this. This is something else that's on all the camis. You can see that X, and if you could feel this fabric, and when you get yours and feel it, you'll feel that that X is a little bit thicker than the rest of the fabric. So that right there does not stretch quite as much in that specific area. The whole garment will stretch, but that is made for support. And that same fabric is underneath your breast, right where your underwear would go. And that, again, just gives that support that you need. Where your girls go, where your breasts go, that stretches up to 3 times its size. But as you can see, there's no padding there. So we recommend you order petals. And of course, I didn't put them right here where I could easily get to them. Petals are a little bit of padding that goes inside your cami and gives you nipple coverage, and also just a little bit of extra support, a little bit of extra padding there, since most women are used to wearing like a padded bra. So again, the original full support cami, all the camis have the gripper edge. All the camis are made out of variable compression material, which is what that means when there's different fabric here than here. And all of the camis will give you 1 to 3 inches off of your torso and a 1 to 3 inch lift of your girls. All of the full support. So, original full support cami. The next style I'm going to show you is the sheer full support cami. So again, we're still in that full support, but this one has a V neckline. See that? And it has a little bit of edging here. The only part that's sheer is right here at the shoulder and then a little bit in the back. The sheer has more of an adjustment at the shoulder, but not a padded strap, okay? And the sheer in the back, there's a seam down the back, and what that seam does is if you are hippie, if you have an hourglass or a pear-shaped body shape and your hips are wider than your shoulders, which is the kind of body shape that I have, the sheer has a little bit of a kick out so that it kind of accommodates for like wider hips or that hourglass shape. So the sheer is a great fit if you have an hourglass shape. Now the sheer on the like right underneath the arms here, this is not like covered, and so it's like elastic. So sometimes people get a little bit of irritation with that. What I personally have found is after I wash it once, twice, that softens up and it doesn't bother me as much. So that might be something else with the sheer. The third full support style is called the lace cami. This is my second best selling cami. The lace does not touch your skin. I'm going to come in close. There is fabric under the lace. The neckline is also lower than the full support, but not as low as the sheer. The sheer has the lowest neckline. This has the most adjustment on the strap. So the strap adjusts from front to back. So if you have a long shoulder or a short shoulder, you're going to get the most adjustment with this one. And the back unhooks and crisscrosses for A, more lift, or B, like if you're wearing a bracer back. The lace is also the longest cami. So if you have a really long torso, if you're like 5'7", and nothing, like all your shirts are too short, this is a great cami for you. If you're short like me, I'm only 5'1", this is a little long for me. Not terrible, but I prefer either the original or the sheer personally for me as far as the length goes. I love the way this fits me and the top. I wish it was a little bit shorter for me. Other people, this is a perfect fit for them. So that was the 3 full support styles. Again, all of them have the gripper edge, all of them have the variable compression, all of them are going to trim your stomach and lift your girls, okay? The next 3 I'm going to show you are the classic camis. These, the difference in this is, first of all, it has a shelf bra. Second of all, it does not have as much room to stretch where your girls go. So I can wear a classic cami, and I have worn one, but I have to go up a couple sizes from the full support because it doesn't have enough room for my girls, okay? The classic camis also don't have as much, they don't have as much variable compression through the stomach area. So it just gives a light hug, still smooths everything out, just doesn't pull it in. So that's the classic cami. And this is the original classic cami, okay, the same neckline. The sheer classic cami has that V neckline again, and the sheer is actually down here at the bottom, which it kind of goes along the side of your body, and it's super sexy. You can see that in some of the pictures. And then the lace classic cami, the lace is here at the top, and if you had on a tank top, that might peek out a little bit. But that is the lace. And again, the lace classic is the longest of the 3 classic camis. So those were the 6 different styles of camis. Different body types like different ones. And so that's where I need you to private message me, and we'll talk about which one maybe you would like best. So then I'm going to show you our 3 demiettes. So a demiette is our short. These are a true bra replacement. They're only going to come like right to where your underwire normally goes. This is called our lace demiette. The lace is here at the bottom, and underneath that is that silicone again to keep it down. But this is a true bra replacement. There's no stomach area. And then this is the original Demiette. Same neckline as the other Demiette, or the other original ones. And it has that padded strap here. And again, these look like sports bras, but they're way more supportive than sports bras. You're still gonna get that lift of a cami. You're just not gonna get the full torso hugging of a cami. So this is called our original Demiette, one of my personal favorites. And then we also have the Sport Demiette. The Sport Demiette does not have any silicone down here at all. It's just a very soft elastic band. It is double layered. It has moisture wicking, and it has that racer back to it. Here you can see that, okay? And still quite a bit of adjustment for the shoulders. Now, those were all of our camis. That was 9 different camis. So lots of different options, lots of different sizes. The sizes on most of them are 32 to 50. Some of the classics only go to 40, and the original Demiette only goes to 44, but our Sport Demiette, 32 to 50, which is almost unheard of. Also, whenever you buy a cami, you can pick up our shaping briefs for $10 off. So whenever you buy a cami, you can get a matching pair of briefs. We have all the different colors. The briefs give you a hug here in your belly. They also, on the back side right here, have that 2-inch gripper. So when you put these on, they stay put and you get 0 panty lines. They're pretty amazing that way. So tummy tuck here, 0 panty lines, matching briefs. Okay, so those were all real quick. We also have, as far as the shapewear for the bottoms, we have some boy shorts, which are not, they don't suck you in at all, but they're super, super slim, or smoothing, and they work great under dresses and things like that instead of a slip. And we also have on-waist and high-waist thigh trimmers, which will take 1 to 3 inches off of your thighs. So definitely check those out. Now, we have a nice clothing line, and I'm not going to go into that because that is seasonal. Depends on what we have available. But we also have amazing leggings and pants. And the leggings and pants all have this 5-inch band right at the top, and underneath there you can see it's nice and silky. And that is even more slimming and tummy control in our pants. So you definitely want to check out our leggings and pants and capris. In the summer we have the capris. In the winter we have something called suedettes, which are basically suede pants, and they are amazing as well. So you definitely want to check those out too. Now, I told you I would go over sizing, and I also want to talk about, before I do sizing, the way the camis work, you need at least 2 camis to start off. You'll need one to wear, and then the second day you can't wear a cami 2 days in a row. Let me rephrase that. You can wear a cami 2 days in a row, but you're not going to get the same pull-in power as if you let it rest the second day and wear it the third day. So the cami needs to kind of reset or go back to its original form. And when you wear it all day, you're stretching it out because you're wearing it. So you want to get at least 2 camis. I recommend getting a dark one and a light one, and a set of petals. That gets you to free shipping. Our free shipping is at $150 across the board. Whenever you spend $150, you get free shipping. And as far as washing the camis, and actually any of our Ruby Ribbon stuff, you can wash in cold and air dry. So you want to wash them in cold. Doesn't have to be delicate cycle, doesn't have to be hand washed. I throw mine in a lingerie bag, throw it in the washing machine on cold, and then I let them air dry and wear them, after that. So that's our, washing instructions. Our return policy, 30 days for a refund, 60 days to exchange. Simple as that. So that's that. All right, how to measure. Here we go. So you want a measuring tape. If you don't have a measuring tape, grab a cord. This is Shadow. Say hi. Grab a cord and a ruler. What I need you to do is measure your anchor point, which is right underneath your breast, right where your underwear would sit, and then just move that up a couple inches and measure the fullest part of your breast. Those 2 measurements help me figure out what cami size is going to work best for you. if you can tell me how tall you are and what size jeans you wear, those help me figure out what style might work best for you. But the style preference is really kind of up to you. It kind of goes by your neckline and your torso and your body shape, but we can talk about all that if you private message me those directions, okay? Anybody that wants to host a party, your hostess gets a 75% off item at your party, which is an amazing, amazing thing. And anybody that's interested in doing this as a business, please reach out to me and we can talk about that. We often do something at night called the free cami call, where you can listen in about the business opportunity, and 1 in 15 listeners wins a free cami. So definitely let me know if anybody would like to listen in on that. You just give them, you know, half hour, 45 minutes of your time while you're cooking dinner or something, and you might win a free cami. And as far as hostessing, I keep it very simple for my hosts. I do 90% of my business on Facebook, so you just invite your friends, comment in on what you think of the camis, and we just kind of go from there, okay? So thank you, everybody. Bye.